out. That way you'll have one reserved for you. Okay, we have a brand new jacket. I'm gonna grab my sample here in a moment. No one has seen this jacket until tonight. There are 3 beautiful shades. This one is called our green tea. And I will say it is like a very light kind of spring green color. We've got it for you in the Daphne, which is like a true kind of royal blue. That's our most limited. And then of course there's gonna be a great bright white. There is something about a cotton eyelet. And you've done it in a
Love
cargo
Eyelet.
jacket, Jaclyn.
Yes, and a it was military uniforms, and that inspired this beautiful feminine piece. Of course, back in the day, they did not have eyelet, but we took the function of this jacket and added some femininity with the eyelet, which, I grew up in the 50s. Eyelet, my mother made me, eyelet sundresses and pinafores, and I love eyelet. It goes back 500 years, believe it or not. The machine that created this beautiful fabric originated 100 years ago, and it's still making these. But what I love about it, I mean, there's a lot of detail of the original cargo jacket. The zip front that goes up to the funnel neck, you can unzip it and do a wing collar if you want. This is unlined. Some of the cargo jackets had the drawstring at the waist. We took it to the hem, which I
Yes.
think was more flattering. Put the toggle at the bottom,
I
cargo
love
pleated
the
cargo
zipper.
pockets. The zipper, yes,
Oh my gosh.
unlined,
How great that is.
looks great, yes. And the cargo pockets, the pleated, they're functional. You can put your phone, your keys, a credit card. It's just easy, unlined. This will see you from spring through summer, lightweight.
Look how pretty that is. And then I'm wearing the white shirt still underneath. You can see just a little hint of that through the eyelet.
Yes,
That's 100% cotton, that beautiful eyelet material. The fact that it has a zip up means it's just a little bit more polished. It just sort of pulls you together, a little
right.
bit more of like a sportier look, but yet the
It's
eyelet
like a
very,
jean jacket.
yeah, but still very
Throw it
dressy
on,
and
it
very
goes with a lot
feminine.
of things. Yes, yes. The long sleeve, you can roll it up or cuff it. Um, they dyed to match faux pearl button, which is a nice little detail. And it has a drop shoulder, but it's not oversized or sloppy. It also has a back yoke and a side shoulder seam. So it's very comfortable to wear. It's easy, it's full. You can layer it over anything. Um, and we chose the daisy design for the eyelet design. And I think daisies represent spring. It's happy. It's a spring flower. So I thought it was a simple design. Also, the thread was dyed to match the little daisy.
Yeah, we'll do a
So
little
it has
close
a
up on
subtle,
your daisy. Oh, very sweet and always romantic,
yes,
always feminine, always timeless. I know I had some dresses when I was a little girl, Jaclyn, that had the eyelet in the trim or
I,
in the skirt or the body of the dress. And I love
yes,
that, no matter what decade it is, it always is in style. It always is something pretty and fresh. It's always like a perfect quintessential fabric for spring. So this is not going to be a heavy piece. You don't even have to really
no,
think of this as a jacket. This just might be your third piece, right? Doesn't have to
right,
be
right,
outerwear. It can be instead of a blazer or a denim jacket or instead of a sweater,
right.
something that's brighter, just so adorable.
I love it. I think it's light, it says spring, and it's comfortable. It has a lot of detail. And, it's functionality with femininity, which is fun because the fabric is so feminine.
Already the green is our best seller. I'm not surprised. There's something about this green, Jaclyn, that is so pretty, like a soft green. It depends on the color of your television at home, but this is not a
Right.
bright green. It is not a neon green. It's not a lime green.
No,
When you
it's
see it
not
in
a
person,
forest
it's,
green.
yeah, it's like a
It's
sage
like
green.
nature. It's happy. It's spring. Yes, that's a very beautiful description you gave of the green. And I'm happy. I love green. I tend to go with white and neutrals, but I think the green it just pops. But they're all beautiful. Anybody's.
It really is so pretty. And I love that you can adjust the cuff. The cuff has a button. You can wear it down or you can fold it up. You can also machine
Yeah, you
wash
can roll it.
this. So
Machine
wash,
Now,
tumble,
this you would
dry.
steam. Right. You would steam it, or you could put a soft iron on it, but it even looks cute rolled up, in a very casual way. You can zip this all the way up to a funnel neck.
Let me show you that
Yeah.
zip.
So,
The zipper is so well done. I mean, you feel the
isn't it?
quality in that zipper. It has
Yeah,
a nice
I'm
weight
really
to it.
glad we took the drawstring to the hem, down to and it hits right below the hip. You can blouse it if you want, but leaving it open is fine. It looks great too.
And really beautiful hardware. So there's little squeeze toggles, just like an anorak or just like an outdoor jacket that maybe you've had in the past, where you can adjust the waist. It can be loose and it could be straight, or you can go ahead
Right.
and zhuzh it up a little bit. You can control, maybe you want to accent your waist. Maybe you want it to fit more like a bomber jacket. You just give it a little squeeze and then you can pull on those toggles and then you can adjust the fabric. So you have just the perfect amount of hip right at that length that you want it. So you can kind of decide exactly where you want to put it. You can tie these in a knot. You can tie them in a bow. You can also just let them hang, just kind of relaxed. I'm wearing it in the extra small. I would go true to size. Again, there's plenty of room here. You're going to layer it over a tank, a tee, a fun little, maybe you've got like a little cami or a little shell. You will see the color that's underneath kind of shining through. So that's going to be fun. So you could really wear a different color underneath the jacket, or you could wear the same color.
Absolutely. You can throw this over at the beach, over your bathing suit, which is nice because it'll give you some protection from the sun, but it looks like, it looks like summer.
I couldn't emphasize that enough. It looks like summer. What are you wearing right now? Because it certainly does not feel like summer yet, especially if you're in one of the northern states, the northern half of our country. You're probably still wearing fleece and your faux fur, right? But right now, wouldn't it be nice to jump into spring? This is brand new. It's the first time it's been on air. We've only got about a minute before we move on. I think out of my personal favorite is the white. I think all of them are really fun and really pretty. Green is so far the best seller. Dagmar in that white, there's something about that. If you spend a lot of time at the beach, at the shore, you're on a boat, you're on a boardwalk, can you imagine how perfect that white would be, Jaclyn?
It's very traditional, the white, isn't it? We're used to seeing eyelet in white. So I think yeah. But all the colors say spring. All the colors are happy. They say, I think of Easter and Mother's Day. They're great gifts for Mother's Day.
You're right. And it's all cotton. So 100% cotton. Let's talk about that. Jaclyn, cotton is a commodity. Not everything is made of cotton anymore.
No. And when I said you can machine wash, you take it out. You would have to steam this because it is 100% cotton, or put a soft iron to it. The blends, they're miracle fabrics sometimes because you can throw them in a suitcase, come out, and there's no wrinkles. But this, I love that it is 100% because you think of eyelet that way. So I wouldn't want to see it in a blend. But fabrication is so important to my team and to me. They travel the world sourcing fabrics from everywhere.
Well, you've done a brilliant job. I love that this is not going to be heavy or hot, especially if you just want something that covers your arms, just gives you a little extra layer. You got that little lakeshore breeze. What are you going to do? You're going to pull out your Jaclyn Smith ZipFront cargo jacket, and it's going to be that easy to kind of pull your look together. We'll tell you when that green sells out. 892-277 is your item number. I'm so glad you're watching and shopping at Jaclyn Smith. We're so thrilled. We have our